And well, here's something that we hope will put a smile on your face. We now turn to awards to celebrate and encourage positive and active fatherhood in South Africa as we celebrate Father's Day this weekend. The Daddy Awards of South Africa, also known as DASA, is an initiative aimed at encouraging the culture of present fathers. The founder of the awards, Mothopeng, is now joining us in studio to tell us how and why they started the organization. Neo, good morning. Welcome to the agenda.
Morning, Naledi. Morning to the viewers. And yeah, thank you for the invite.
I know that as soon as you came into the studio and I mentioned that it's Father's Day this weekend, you said, well, this is not about Father's Day.
No, I said it's beyond Father's Day.
It's beyond Father's Day.
It definitely includes Father's Day.
Yeah, what sparked this? What was it for you? Was it becoming a father yourself?
That was partly the reason, but I think it was from my childhood, having my father, and we didn't have such a good relationship until his passing, and then I had my son, and it just evoked so much emotion out of me, and I realized how much I lost through that time. And I realized that having an engaged father is quite an important thing in a child's life, you know.
Yeah.
So I thought, I'd like to be around men who are doing this, and I'm sure they're out there. And I thought, wait, where do I find them? Where do I see them?
Yeah, I think it's interesting for me that we have this conversation on Youth Day as well as we get closer to Father's Day, because I think there is a sense that particularly around some of the younger fathers in our country, that there is that sense that, we want to do better as fathers, right? So how does the organization work, and, who are you reaching out to?
So we're reaching out to all fathers, also non-biological. You don't have to be like an actual father to a person, but someone who has a father figure role to anyone, be a child, be your children, be your neighbors. We're trying to encourage this activism and fatherhood within society and make sure that fathers really engage their kids and actually show them that this is the way to do it, because they've been through that route, So that's what we're trying to do, help fathers to be active and engaged.
Yeah. Absolutely. Okay, so what does it look like? Because it sounds like you're awarding fathers. What's the prize at the end, and what's the assessment?
Yes, they're called the awards, but for us, it's more about it's the purpose around it is to encourage fathers to be engaged and to be active. So that's the heart of it. That's the core of it.
Yeah.
And obviously, there's awards through the competition. There's a 20,000 Rand grand prize for Daddy of the Year, but there's also other categories which are informed by research and all the other information that we had. So if you go into our website, www.daddyawardsouthafrica.co, you'll see the categories. We've got a non-resident dad, which statistically we found information around that they might be known as inactive or not contributing to their families, but to actually find out these people actually do contribute.
They just don't live in the house.
Correct, right. So circumstances leave them out of there. And then there's also single dad of the year category. There's also special needs dad of the year. So those are the categories that we have, and we encourage people to nominate their
Who's judging?
Dads. The community, the people. The people are judging. It's a simple mechanic. People get to be nominated. You don't self-nominate. You can't say I'm the best dad.
Okay.
So people around you who've seen you, who've experienced you, and who actually have the experience that you're a great dad will nominate you. And then social media just gets to see the amazing dads that are out there, and we just get to learn from each other.
Okay, give us the platforms where we go to go look at the nominees, to go nominate the dads in our lives.
Daddy Awards South Africa, so it's Awards S, South Africa in full, .coza, and then you can go into our competition tab. You'll see the entry form, nominate your dad or your daddy or your father figure who's helped you to become the best you are. And let's have fun, let's have fun and build this society of engaged dads.
And just quickly, the time frames that we're looking at here?
We've just launched now, so the nominations are open for the next 2 months, so encouraging people. It's a countrywide campaign that we're doing, a movement. And then after that, we'll have the competition running, and then we'll have the award ceremony.
Well, there's something we can do for our dads beyond buying them the socks and the tie. That's exactly what we can do. We go and nominate them as well for the Daddy Awards. Thank you so much for joining us, Neo. An absolute pleasure having you in studio. Neo Mothopeng is the founder of the Daddy Awards of South Africa. Go and take a look or nominate your own dad as well.